welcome back out to my cabin. Welcome back to my channel today. We came out here this morning and it was 29 below zero, and our propane heater last night ran out of propane because somebody didn't check the tank and switched it over. So we're going to load both those tanks in the Kubota this morning and run them into town and get them filled up. Wasn't a huge deal because it only got down to about 52 in here last night. We came out right away, got the wood stove going, and it's back up to about 65, 67 now. Right now we're going to run outside, we'll get those tanks disconnected, throw them in the back of the Kubota, climb up on the roof and clean off the solar panels. You guys seen me do that before, so. So one thing to keep in mind here, if you've never messed with propane before, any flammable gas, when you're hooking up the regulator, the threads are backwards. So don't be trying to crank it in there right hand thread and mess it up. They're actually left hand threads. So let me shut this valve off. The other thing you want to keep in mind here is we want to make sure this doesn't get any snow or any of that in it, because otherwise you're going to have a regulator that freezes up on you when you... So I just take an old rag and wrap a rag around this and set it down, put it back underneath the cabin here. Keep any debris out of there so we don't have a problem with the regulator getting plugged up and stuck or frozen. So we'll get these loaded up and strapped down, and I'll clean the solar panels off, and we'll take everything back to the farm and run these into town and get them filled up. Well, Montana and I are going to run to town. We're going to get those propane tanks filled and haul them back out to the cabin, get the heater hooked up. So on the way back we'll let her drive. We kind of slid that corner. What? You get used to it eventually. Couple full tanks. We'll head back out to the cabin and get it hooked up. Tanks stood up here. Again, remember these are the left-hand thread. Want to clean those out. Make sure there's no snow or anything in there. Once again, I had that rag wrapped around the end, so that's not all. So that way my nipple's not all full of stuff there. Guy hooked up. Again, if you run out of propane, make sure that your appliance that it was hooked up to is shut off before you turn this. You're going to be leaking propane into the building. Especially with me, I got a wood stove going in there. We don't want to do that. So. You don't have to be getting tight, but you don't have to go Godzilla on it. So that's hooked up. Open our tank. Then we'll go in and get this one started after I unload the spare and put it here. Alright. Now that we got our propane tanks hooked up outside, we'll come in here, we'll get that gas furnace going again. We'll take you through how we're going to do that. Alright, so here you can see the controls on the top of my Dynaglow heater. That's your igniter right here. This is your setting switch, or your setting knob I should say. Right now it's in the off position. We're going to turn it to pilot. You got to push down and turn. So now we're at pilot. We want to push down and hold this knob down and hit our igniter. It's going to take a few seconds because we ran this out of propane, so there's air in the line. So it's going to take a few seconds to get this air out of the line. You can see our spark. So now we're pushing down the knob. We want to push that igniter every few seconds just to make sure we're burning off whatever fuel is coming through that line. Now she'll start here shortly. Oh, we gotta keep it held down. Hold it down for a few seconds. Now we got a good pilot light going. Then we'll click it over to the #1 setting. And that's just the noise that it makes warming up here. It's just thermal conductive noise. Hopefully on these 200-pound tanks we'll be able to last the rest of the winter. So, well, now that we got our heater back up and running, we got the wood stove going, we can get back to working on the cabin and working on that trim upstairs. So I just want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and we'll see you again on the next video.